again, only it's not really baking because we've got no cooking to do today. Banoffee balls. I met some people on Saturday in Inverness, so I was telling them that we would do banoffee balls today, so banoffee balls it is. For this simplest of all recipes, all you need is 2 packets of digestive biscuits. Pop that all my sink out the road just now. So you want 2 packets of digestive biscuits, which I'm just actually going to do in the blender just for quickness. If you don't have a blender, just stick them in a big poly bag, you know, half a packet at a time, and take the rolling pin to it. Great for getting rid of the frustrations. I'll just do it here for quickness. So 1, 2, 3, give me a second. It's up to you how much you want to do them. If you'd rather have a coarser biscuit at the end, just don't do them quite so much. As you can see, I've already been busy. I thought there's no point standing doing 2 full packets of biscuits whilst we're filming. So we've just everything into there, only I've straight away forgotten something, because you're needing to leave not very much, but just a wee bit at the end just to sprinkle over the top of your balls. So I'll just pull that out and pop it there just now. Now to this, you're needing to mash in some banana. Now just take your banana as it goes. You know, you might decide that you want some more in here. I've got 3 small ones, but you might actually decide that you would prefer to have some more. I often wonder when I'm making this dish if it's one of these things that you have to be careful for when you're driving. Do you know if it's 2 or 3, because they last a good couple of weeks in the fridge, and somebody that will be better knowledge than me will be able to tell us if they could actually ferment enough that you could go over the limit. I'm actually doing a double batch tonight because we've got a talk tomorrow night that I said I would do some bacon for, so I'll just add another couple of bananas in here. Doesn't matter if they're black, the softer the better, to be honest. Now this is quite a messy, mucky thing to be making. You need some mussels as well, but it is tasty when it's done. These just turn into balls. Can't believe I've said that already. Crash bang wallop, we're in a hurry tonight. I'm also baking somebody's birthday cakes in the corner here. You see things lying about. These are fine if you don't mind getting messy. Whoops! Somebody told me on Saturday that I make it look so easy. I had to burst out laughing. I feel like it's the last thing I do is make it look easy. But anyway, that should do that just now, and we'll just give it a stir. Start to use a wooden spoon, because you're just needing it all to try and come together. Now you will make a mess, but that's alright, because you're about to make an even bigger mess in a minute. Just keep bashing it until you think you've got most of the banana coated, or the biscuit coated with some banana. I'll be getting you to put that down in a minute and giving me a hand. Glorious stuff. Already caramelised condensed milk.
Let's see the tin.
There you go. Just carnation. It's just normal condensed milk, but only it's been made into caramel. So it saves you having to do the 2 hours on top of the stove. So straight into your mix. Scalp. Oh, I'm going to be so tempted to stick my finger in here. That's a better not. Better good. I'll leave it there. Leave it there for afters. Right, definitely need mussels now. So you're just, like I say, you're just needing to make sure everything's good and coated. And it is a mucky, gooey. You need to not mind. You'll find out in a second, because you're literally going to do this now by hand. Now I might not get Kenny to film it all, because there is rather a lot of it. But, oh, what you're needing to do is literally put them into little balls. Now these can be as big or as small as you like, so it is really messy. You need to not mind. Onto a tray. Now I'm not going to tell you how many you're going to get today because I can't actually think. You're going to get quite a few. 20 anyway, I would say, maybe even 30 of these. So it just depends. I'm making them reasonably small because the thing I'm going to tomorrow, it's really should just be sort of like finger food that we're having. Oh, that one's a bit big and there's a big bit of banana in that one. But I don't suppose that'll matter too much. So I think I'll just get Kenny to maybe click off just now and we'll pop back once we've done them all. Actually, I don't need to, because I'll just tell you what we'll do is once you've actually made your balls up, you just put them in the fridge till they're cold, and then I'll come back and show you what to do after that. Okay, so they're nice and cool now. This is just one tray. Like I say, I'm making doubles, so they don't look so hot just now. Well, of course they won't, they're freezing cold. So, I mean, the size that you make them is entirely up to you. I've just done wee ones in this tray because of the fact that, like I say, they're going to a thing tomorrow night. We've got a talk, so it's just sort of finger food afterward. So what I've got here is just 200 grams of dairy milk chocolate, just Lidl's own actually, which I've melted in the microwave for, I think, about 2 minutes this one took. So you're literally just popping them in and coating them round. Bit messy, and then straight into a little tray. I've never found an easy way to do this actually, so I'm afraid it is just messy. It's up to yourself. You could put them on a big tray again first, and then once they've cooled down, put them into a wee. In fact, I think that's just what I'm going to do. You didn't see that. I'm going to pop them onto here because that's going to be too messy. Right, I'll put them on here, let them cool off, and then we'll put them into their wee packets. So just drop them back onto the tray. Now I don't suppose you're needing to stand and or watch me doing all of these, so you'll be getting the picture. I will just do another couple though before Kenny switches us off here. Just as quickly as you can with them so as your chocolate stays nice and warm. Always watch when you're melting chocolate because it can like split and become hard. If that does happen, you can actually save it with a little bit of coconut oil or even just a little bit of olive oil. Coconut oil is obviously better because it gives you a flavour through it, makes it quite nice. And then all you're doing here now is with the wee bit biscuits that we kept, just sprinkling them over the top just to give them a little bit of a fancy, I don't know if that's what you would say, but anyway, that's what I'm saying. And then once they're dry, once they've hardened even, we'll pop them into wee cases, take a photo and let you see them when they're finished. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you.